Good afternoon. I'm Rafael Matias and here with me today are my groupmates Brent Estacio, Lorenzo Chua, Patrick Estacio, and Jesse Gao. The Philippines is a country with vast amounts of valuable natural resources, having huge deposits of both metallic and non-metallic minerals. Copper, a metallic mineral, is one of the minerals that our country has. We are ranked 4th in the world in terms of copper reserves. From such vast reserves, our industry generates copper concentrations, cathodes, and wires, hence making copper miners a great demand in the local and foreign market and a key role to our economic development. There are several places in the country where copper is found or being mined. In this presentation, we're going to name a few where copper is mostly abundant. First, Tampakan Mine, which is located in General Santos, Mindanao, is considered the largest copper-gold resource in the Southeast Asia Western Pacific region. It has an abundant amount of copper amounting to 15 million tons with a grade of 0.51%. The project is still undeveloped, and it is said that if it is approved, the mine was estimated to yield an average of 375,000 tons per year of copper. The project is jointly owned by Tampakan Mining, Southcount Mining, and Indophil Resources. Moreover, the project is considered as the single largest foreign direct investment in the country. Next is the Buyongan Mine, which is located in Surigao del Norte, Mindanao. It is also a copper-gold mine, project-owned and operated by Silangan Mindanao Mining, a wholly owned subsidiary of Philex Mining Corporation. It represents one of the largest copper reserves in the whole world, having estimated reserves of 300 million tons of ore grading 0.6% copper. Lastly, the Canutuan Mine, which is a project located in the province of Zamboanga del Norte, Mindanao, owned by the TVI Resource Development Philippines Incorporated. It is a gold, silver, copper, and zinc open pit mine, meaning it involves the removal of the surface of a large area of land to get to the mineral. The place, which was being mined from 2004, stopped operations in the year 2014 due to several issues concerning the environment and people living there, and also the expiration of their contract. Although they started copper mining operations in the year 2009, it still has yielded a total of 199,778 dry metric tons of copper concentrate. Furthermore, the area underwent a progressive rehabilitation, restoring its natural wildlife and vegetation.
Copper possesses several physical properties, many of which makes it an attractive metal for use in construction applications. It has a distinctive metallic red color, which makes it one of the most recognizable metals in the world, as well as giving structures created from copper an aesthetic metallic sheen. It is used extensively in the production of electronics and metal alloys due to its malleability, ductility, and high heat and electric conductivity. It has a melting point of 1083 degrees Celsius, a boiling point of 2567 degrees Celsius, and a density of 8.96 grams per cubic centimeter at room temperature. And lastly, copper is a soft metal with a hardness of 3.0 on the Mohs scale and lacks a cleavage, instead breaking into a jagged fracture. As for its chemical properties, copper, with the chemical symbol Cu from the Latin word cuprum, is a transition metal belonging to group 11 in the periodic table. Its crystalline structure is composed of closely packed face-centered cubic structures. Copper, unlike other metals, can be used in its natural form, requiring little to no processing. As a result, copper is the oldest metal recorded to be ever used by humans. The exposure of copper to air results in copper oxide, and eventually to copper carbonate. Copper carbonate forms a distinctive greenish layer, or patina, which protects other layers of copper, slowing its corrosion. This makes copper a very good weathering-resistant construction material.
It is found in nature in its free metallic state, and it is also the primary mineral found in basaltic rocks. Due to its ability to harden when combined with tin to form an alloy bronze, it gave birth to the Bronze Era. Copper has a high conductivity to electricity and heat. It is the lattice of positive ions with free electrons moving around. The free electrons in copper are known as conduction electrons, for it gives the copper its high conductivity to heat and electricity. With its high conductivity to electricity and heat, it is mainly used by electrical industry to combine with other metals to form an alloy that can be used in different construction methods. Copper is mostly used in electrical equipment in the form of wires and small machineries. In construction, it is used for roofing and plumbing. Copper can resist corrosion due to its formation of oxide sulfate platina coatings that protect the underlying copper minerals from corrosion. Due to its ability to resist corrosion, its corrosion rate became almost negligible, giving copper durability. Copper has a low thermal expansion. It conducts electricity and heat very high, making it gain its ability to expand slower than other metals. This kind of ability helps prevent deterioration and unnecessary expansion when used in construction.
Now, for the usage of copper in construction industry, as discussed on the characteristics and composition of copper, we found out that copper is highly ductile, has a low thermal expansion, and is an electrical conductor. In fact, it is the second most conductive metal on Earth, only to be surpassed by silver. In addition to this, copper is quite inexpensive, which made it an ideal economic material for electrical use. Therefore, it is the main reason why it is the standard material universally accepted for manufacturing electrical wires. In short, copper is economical, safe, and effective. Furthermore, copper is widely being utilized as pipes for plumbing and HVAC due to its ability to conduct heat. In addition to that, copper is resistant to corrosion and is malleable, making it suitable to form pipes and tubing for potable water distribution and cooling systems. In addition, copper is also commonly used for roofing. When properly installed, a copper roof lasts long-term and is very economical. Copper is very resistant to elements such as fire, hail, and mild dew, which is why it is one of the best among modern roofing materials. Moreover, copper is also used in a variety of household fixtures and fittings, such as hinges, doorknobs, cabinets, and drawer handles and faucets.
Moving on, let's go to the application of copper when it comes to flashing. Copper is a very good material for flashing and very unique at that because it is very strong while also being very malleable. It also has a high resistance to caustic effects of mortar as well as hostile environments. Copper flashing also offers a very long lifespan. Now, when it comes to using copper for gutters as well as downspouts, it is also a very good material. Copper gutters are fairly easy to maintain and also fairly easy to clean. They do not rust quite easily compared to other materials. They also do not crack or wilt or wear out as easily as other materials as well. When proper maintenance is applied and followed, a copper gutter as well as a copper downspout can easily last around 50 to 7 years. Not to mention, a copper gutter and downspout also adds elegance and style to your house or whichever establishment you will use it for. Now, when it comes to wall cladding, copper is also uniquely well suited for applications in wall cladding. Copper is a very strong and lightweight material that is also highly resistant to corrosion. A copper wall cladding system are quite similar to copper roofing systems. They are installed quite similarly as well. So that is the end for our presentation. Once again, this is Group Study to Graduate, and we thank you all for listening. Have a good day.